All right, thanks, guys. The Islanders take on the Hurricanes, 5 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Carolina. The Hurricanes are the $1.80 favorite, total at 5.5. Not a whole lot of movement on this total as of yet, although we did see a 10-cent move toward the Hurricanes in the early wagering. They open a $1.70 up to minus 180, totals at 5.5. 56% are leaning Carolina, 58% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Islanders are plus a $1.60 on the road here. Carolina plus a $1.55 on the puck line. We have James Reimer for Carolina, Thomas Greiss for the Islanders. Greiss is 13-7 on the year, 2.54 goals against, 9.21 save percentage. New York 13-8-1 on the road this year. Pretty good when traveling. They also rank in the top 3 in goals allowed on the road. They're giving up just 2.6 goals per contest away from home. They're third place in the Metropolitan Division, 60 points total on the season. Brock Nelson, 19 goals on the year, 18 assists, 37 total points for him. Brock Nelson is also +7 when he is on the ice. Matt Barzal, 23 assists on the year, 40 total points for him. And defenseman Scott Mayfield, he is +10 when he is on the ice. Now Carolina on the other side, losers of their last 3 straight. They're also just 11-13 against the spread at home. And of course, when I refer to the spread in the NHL, I'm referring to the puck line. So once again, Carolina just 11-13 against the puck line on their home ice. Now 6 out of Carolina's last 7 games did stay under the total. Meanwhile, the Islanders are 15-7 to the under when traveling this year. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the road dog in this one. Give me the Islanders +1.5 and the under 5.5 goals in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's NHL action. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Now before we go ahead and move on, just want to quickly remind you to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where we do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 per month. Now we have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. Right now we are hitting at 75% in our last 9 daily best plays on that website. The daily best play is one of the packages that I offer, and it's just $1.99 per month. You might be wondering, well, why would I buy a package from you when you're giving me all the picks for free right here on YouTube? And that's certainly a great thought. And you're right, I do give away the picks for free here on YouTube. But the problem with that is if you were going to bet every single game on the board, both the side and the total, in real life with your hard-earned money, you're guaranteed to lose your money in the long run. It's just way too many games. The math is egregiously against you the more angles that you play. So what we do here on Patreon, I make life a lot easier for you. I focus in on 3 to 4 premium selections per day. They're high percentage selections, games that I personally have action on. And I'll tell you this much, my current Patreon record is a whole lot better than it is on YouTube, throwing darts, handicapping every single game on the board, side and total. And, I do that here on YouTube. I don't take any free passes. I don't have any stay away games. If I'm going to break down a game for, 5 minutes for you, I will give you an opinion. I'm not going to, waste your time and tell you it's a stay away game. But certainly you do not, I implore you, don't bet every single game side and total with your actual money. It's not a winning formula. But anyway, once again, if you want to check out my current record, you can do that for free. It's right on the homepage. Link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Blue Jackets taking on the Rangers. And that's going to be a 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop at Madison Square Garden. Now, the Rangers are the $1.25 favorite at home, total at 6. We are seeing movement on both the sides and the total in this one. We actually saw a 15-cent fade of the Rangers at home. We also saw movement upward on the total. The Rangers open $1.40 down to minus 125. Total open 5.5 up to 6 flat. 54% of the consensus are leaning toward Columbus. 51% shaded toward the over. And right now the Blue Jackets are plus 105 on the money line. Rangers plus $1.90 on the puck line. We have Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers, Matisse Kivlenieks for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, Kivlenieks, this is his first start of the year. Meanwhile, Shesterkin on the other side for the Rangers. He's 2-0 on the year, .926 save percentage. The Rangers pretty good covering that puck line at home this year. They're 16-7 against the spread on their home ice. They're also 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games. Victories over Colorado and the Islanders twice during that stretch. They rank in the top 10 in scoring, top 5 in home scoring as well. Art Panarin, 26 goals on the year, 42 assists. Panarin is plus 23 thus far on the season. Mika Zibanejad, 18 goals on the year, 37 points for him. And Ryan Strome, 30 assists on the season. Strome is plus 10 when he is on the ice. Now, Columbus on the other side, not so great on the road. 23 road games, just 10 victories in those 23. They rank in the bottom 10 in scoring, and they're averaging just 2.6 goals per contest when they are the official road team. Now, total-wise, Columbus is 32-17 to the under on the year. I'm going to lean New York Rangers minus $1.25 and the under 6 goals in that contest. Next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be Jets taking on the Blackhawks, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in the Windy City. Chicago's minus 115, totals at 6. 57% are leaning Winnipeg, 68% shaded toward the over. Right now the Jets are minus 105 on the money line. Chicago plus 205 on the puck line. We have Corey Crawford for Chicago, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Connor comes into this game with a .267 goals against average and a .920 save percentage. Corey Crawford on the other side for Chicago, just .913-1 on the season. Winnipeg pretty good on the road this year, 14-8-2 when traveling. They're also 18-6 against the spread away from home. Winnipeg ranks in the top 10 in road scoring. Meanwhile, Chicago on the other side, they rank in the bottom 10 in goals allowed. They're also in the bottom 3 in the NHL in shots allowed on average per game. They're averaging just 2.8 goals per contest on their home ice. Now, Winnipeg is 60% to the over in their last 5. I'm going to lean Winnipeg minus 105 and the over 6 goals in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again we do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 per month. Shout out to Z-Code System, Diallo Rogerson, Totten DX, Robert Halstead, Damone Thompson, Jason Sanchez, Andrew Reyes, Albert Opiate. Shout out to Francisco Rivas, Vernon Williard, Gabriel Alves from Brazil, Gerald Miller, Maverick Monroe, Stephen Lewis, Dr. Weidensvig from Germany, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Kenneth Barney Castle. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon, where once again, I said it earlier in the show, we do daily premium sports picks on that site, beginning at just $1.99 per month. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. Now, we do have a package called the Daily Best Play. It's just $1.99 per month, and we're currently hitting at 75% in our last 9 daily best plays on that Patreon website. And like I said earlier, you might be wondering, well, Brock, you just handicapped, basically the entire NHL slate for free. Why would I, subscribe to a package? And it's a great thought. It's a great question. And you're right. I do handicap every single game on the board, both the side and the total. The problem is if you were to bet your hard-earned money that way on every single game, side and total, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose. It's just way too many games. The math is really, really against you. The more you bet like that, it's really, really reckless. So what we do on Patreon is I make it a lot easier for you. I narrow it down and focus in on 3 to 4 premium selections per day, games that I personally have action on. And like I said earlier, my current Patreon record is a whole lot better than it is on YouTube here, throwing darts, handicapping every single game on the board, side and total. So once again, feel free to check me out on that website. Link is in the description section below. Hey guys, let's do a little bit of a throwback here. Let's do a quick pick recap. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. I like Winnipeg minus 105 over 6 goals. Rangers minus 125 under 6 goals. And last but certainly not least, I like the Islanders plus 1.5 and the under 5.5 in that game. Guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Sunday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.